Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around to the Cavs in Cleveland. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets and they lost by 3.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Out of bounds.
One step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now here's White. Last game we saw him score 32. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
Towns is doubled. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good on the triple. The first quarter for the Bulls.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Back to Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his. And here's Edwards. To the left wing. Pass to McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's
taking 2 shots.
and the first one drops. And as we reach the back half of the regular season, Doris, in the past, these could be the dog days. But now there's more competition, and you can certainly feel it.
And Kevin, adjustments, think about the play-in tournament, to flattening the lottery odds, trying to make sure every team is playing to win. That elevates the competition for longer stretches of time.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basketball. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Edwards. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Pass to White. Back to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
To the inside. Edwards. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Now here's Vucevic. That 3 off the mark. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Back to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by
For a center, it's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. And the 3 off target. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Towns with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside, White. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense.
This here, guy, is the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another. And that
Great job turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Here's Vucevic. Kept alive. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Vucevic has got 11 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a deep three. Minnesota moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let.
By 6. Right side, Edwards. No good with the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
It's stolen by Gobert. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And let's David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And way to finish.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he makes that one.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer.
More assertiveness out of these defenders.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented history.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gobert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Vucevic with the bucket.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
12-point game his last outing. It's Edwards on the wing. And the shot goes down. And it's now 22 points for Anthony Edwards.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Of DeMar DeRozan, he's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 25 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the first points of the second half here for the Bulls. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Here's Dosunmu. Count that one. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Morris. Shoots over White. Morris, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And it's out of bounds. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Morris looking over the floor. And stolen by White. Goes up. And finished off by DeRozan.
Getting points on the go is one of the things that drives DeMar DeRozan's game. He's never going to miss an opportunity to get out and run.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Anderson can't get it to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Timberwolves leading by 13. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now, this guy is a crafty scorer. If Vucevic starts to cook, fellas, look out.
Here's McLaughlin. Out to Morris. Anderson outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trailed by 14. DeRozan. That's good.
Nice pass here to set that
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Alexander Walker. They double him with Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here is Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. Over in the corner, Caruso. Offline with his 3. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Morris, no good. Pass to Vucevic. They get a hand on it. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the period. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Edwards. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Edwards drawing the double team. Conley surveying the D. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Towns.
And counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Bulls trail by 14. The shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Gobert double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has it. Minnesota with the ball. Now here's Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Vucevic down low. And there's fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Vucevic in the corner. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, this is obviously a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot like this. Might as well keep feeding the big man.
Bulls moving the ball around. Caruso looking for an opening. Stolen by McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 28. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really...
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Pass to Towns. From deep three-point land, he can't get that one. Bulls trailed by 15. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of them 40.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do much to keep him from dropping it in. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to White. It's Vucevic, top of the key. And another miss by Chicago.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.